Hey everyone, so a lot of you guys asked if I can show the process of how I colored my curly hair purple. So if you want to see how I achieved this color, just keep on watching. So first things first, the hair I used is my Simply Luxury Hair Malaysian Curly, and I did a video on this previously, so if you want to see that, just check that out. I will link it in the description box. So the first thing I did was bleach my hair, of course. I used powder bleach and 40 volume developer, and I just mixed it together and applied it to the hair starting at the bottom. Now, there are a few things you guys should know about bleaching hair. For curly hair, it is going to damage your hair slightly. So if you don't want your curls to loosen at all, I wouldn't recommend bleaching the hair. And also, I use 40 volume developer. I think it's okay to use on my extensions, but I wouldn't put 40 volume developer in my own hair. So I'm going to apply the bleach all throughout the hair on all of the bundles, and I'm going to make sure I comb out the hair and get each of the strands saturated with the bleach mixture. And FYI, when I bleach my hair, I make sure it's in a well-ventilated area. I either turn on the fans or the vents, or I do it outside, or I do it with a door open or something like that. And I also make sure to wear gloves so I don't get any of the bleach on my hands. So just use as much bleach as you need. Just keep making a fresh batch when you need it. After I bleach my bundles and the closure, I just wrap it up in foil and I let the hair process for no more than about 45 minutes. So this is where the process got a little bit more complicated for me. I originally used 3 bottles of Purple Rage hair color and 1 bottle of lavender. And this is from the Adore line that I got from my local beauty supply store. So I just poured each of those colors into 2 different bowls. And with this bundle, I'm going to use only the Purple Rage hair color. And you guys are going to find out why later, but this is the color I wished I had used on all of the bundles. So what I'm going to do with the applicator brush, I'm going to saturate all of the hair with that purple hair color. And I'm also going to flip the hair over and make sure all of the hair is dipped in color. So I wanted to experiment with different kinds of purple. So out of the 3 bundles I used, this is the second bundle. And I used a color called Eggplant, which I didn't mention earlier. But I also added, in another bowl, I think I added Lavender and Eggplant. And I mixed it with a little bit of conditioner to basically thin out the color. And I thought it was going to look cute, but as you can see, the Eggplant color is too dark. And yes, it does show in the sun, but it wasn't like vibrant enough for me. So if you don't want that dark, subtle purple, I wouldn't use the Eggplant color. But if you're looking for that color that's very subtle and that you can wear everywhere to work or what have you, I would recommend the Eggplant. But at the end, the lavender color, I just didn't like it at all. So what I did was I just wrapped up the hair, let it sit for about 3 hours. All you need is like an hour or so, or you can process with heat for about 30 minutes. So from here on out, I just experimented with a mixture of the eggplant, the purple rage, and the lavender color. And later on, I'm going to show you guys how that turned out. So here's how all of the hair came out, you guys. On the very left is the purple rage color. The middle color, I have no idea why it came out like that, but it also has to do with how much you bleached your hair. And the last bundle was that eggplant color. So as you can see here, this is the purple rage. I wished all of them would have came out like that. So what I did to correct the color, I just got another bottle of purple rage and I just applied it everywhere where I didn't like the color. So this is what I came up with in the closure area and the top area. I did keep a little bit of that lavender just to give it a little bit of a highlight or a lighter color. But here's how the color came out. So yeah, at first I didn't like it, but as you can see, it turned out really cute and it's really bright in the sunlight. So if you guys want to see more pictures, please follow me on Instagram at The Brilliant Beauty and be sure to check out my first review of the Simply Luxury hair. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys on the next video. Bye.